never down, never like a theme in a song.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about 10 things that really bothered me that I was asked as a new mother. I know that we've all been there, even if this is like your second or third or fourth or eighth child, you know what I'm talking about, you feel me, you understand. And these questions just really got under my skin when it came to being a new mom. The sound of it and like hearing other people ask other new moms, it's like chalk, nails on a chalkboard. It's like, please don't say that. Like, it's just so annoying. As you can see, I did not get my hair done this weekend, but it was a blessing in disguise because there's somebody else better out there. There always is, and I found her, and I can't wait to see her. She is amazing, and I'll introduce her in a couple weeks. She's doing it March 9th, and I cannot wait. I was really looking forward to Saturday, but you know people are flaky and rude and full of themselves, so that didn't happen. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I'm going to go ahead and get started into what this video is mainly about, because that's worth my time. So if you see me looking at my phone, it's because I have them written down. That way I don't get sidetracked, because I'm really good at that. Really, really good. But I'm going to start at number 10 and work my way to number 1, which was number 1 was the most annoying question of life, honestly. And I'm sure you will agree with me, maybe not. Maybe you think I'm stupid for some of my questions that annoyed me. Maybe you totally agree. Either way, it's fine with me. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already and give me the thumbs up if you liked it. And let's go ahead and get started. Number 10, why don't you give her a pacifier? I got that question a lot, and it's mainly because she didn't want it. Like, if she wanted the pacifier, I would have given it to her. It was always an option. I had like a whole bucket full of like different brands, and she wanted nothing to do with any of it, so I didn't give it to her. It's not like I can force her to suck on something. Like, it was her choice, and she refused it, so that was why. Number 9, can I give her this, or can she try this? Well, I feel like that's more appropriate as they get older, like reaching 1 year old. But when they're like 5 months, 4 months, and you're asking me if they can have water or some type of fruit that I haven't given them yet, that's not okay. That really, really bothered me because I wasn't comfortable with it yet. And if I haven't given it to her, or him, if you haven't given it to them yet, I mean, you shouldn't really ask the mom if you can. I just don't feel like that's very appropriate. Number 8, when are you going back to work? I got that question so much as well. I took the full 12 weeks off, which I feel like that is not enough. I wish we had more. Just because I battled so hard with postpartum depression and being like fully in control of Olivia, that when it came time to go back to work, I was a hot mess. And I felt like I didn't do my job well or good enough as I could have. And I don't know. I just felt like that question was asked a lot. And it's really not appropriate to ask. And it's not really your business either. I mean, I feel like close family and friends can ask that. But like other people, it's just not okay to ask when you're going back to work. Like whenever they want to. Number 7, are you tired? Like, I got that question asked, and like, if I look tired and I seem tired and I'm grouchy, I got a newborn, you can probably guess that I'm tired. Doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. That's something that you don't really ask new moms either, because they're so sleep deprived and they're giving their everything to this brand new baby, and especially if they're new, this is their first one, it's like they're navigating this brand new journey of life that no one tells them how to do. And most of the time you're doing it on your own because you don't want to ask for help, which was my problem. Maybe some of you did not, but most of the women and moms I knew did this, and they didn't ask for help, and they didn't reach out like they should have. And yeah, you're going to be tired from that, from going from having so much sleep and so much relaxation and just not having another life solely dependent on you to now having all of that dependent on you. You're going to be pretty tired. So I just feel like that's a stupid question. And it's kind of rude because you want to uplift new moms, not bring them down. I remember one comment was said to me, I feel how you look today. Really? Did you really just say that? Like, people are just insane. So I'm sorry if someone's asked you that because I know how obnoxious it is and it's just not okay. People really need to learn etiquette. Number 6, have you eaten today? No, but my child has. That's mainly what I would say. The first like 2 months, 3 months of her life, I forgot to eat so much. I didn't eat. I didn't leave the house. I was afraid to take her out. I was afraid to put her in her car seat and drive. I was a hot mess, you guys, but yeah, most of the time I didn't eat, and if you ask me if I've eaten today, it would really make me roll my eyes at you because I probably haven't even gotten a chance. I probably even gotten a chance to put her down because colic was a big issue with her and acid reflux. So if you've battled with that, you know what I mean. She mainly wants, or he mainly wants to be held by you for the comfort, and it's understandable, but it really is tolling on the mother. So most of the time I didn't eat, and it was annoying to be asked. Why did you induce? That's been like a controversial topic. I'm sorry, I can't talk. Controversial topic. Controversial topic. Controversial topic within the mom community. Some people are like, they just do it because they can't wait for their baby, or they don't know the risks, blah, blah, blah. Like, to each their own, Susan on Facebook. Like, calm down, first of all. Who made you, like, the queen of all moms? Like, whatever they choose to do with their body and they understand and they know what they're getting themselves into, and it's mainly just because they want to meet their baby finally. Like, who are you? Who are you to judge? Like, that's none of your business. None. And let me find out you're feeding your kid McDonald's, old natural birth Susan, 6 months down the road, because I'm going to ask you, why are you feeding them McDonald's? Shouldn't you be doing something natural? Anyways, that bothers me, obviously. Struck a nerve. Why is she not in her crib yet is number 4. People would ask me, why are you still co-sleeping? It's time for her to be in her crib. I wasn't comfortable. I did it when I was ready. I did ultimately sleep train Olivia. I'll link that video down below if you want to see how I did it. But I wasn't ready for like 6 months. She slept in the room with me. And it took me a while to get used to the idea and drop the fear of SIDS because I was highly afraid of it. You just see all these stories come out. If you're on Facebook or social media, they like to put stories in your feed, and it basically just scares you as a new mom. Everything on social media and all these stories that come out are possibilities, but when you're reading them and you have a newborn and you're thinking of everything that can go wrong, and it's just like I wasn't ready for her to be that far away from me, even with a monitor. So I didn't do it until she was about 5 months. 5 months. Yeah, she was 5 months old, which even some people think that's early, but I didn't feel like that was early. I was being asked when she was like 3 months, and some people were telling me they've done it since she was a newborn, which is fine. Like, to each their own. Whatever you do, good for you. Keep doing what you're doing. Your baby's healthy and thriving, I'm sure. But I personally was not ready, and it's annoying when you're not ready for something and people are pushing it on you. Like, that's just the most frustrating thing, and I feel you if that's happening to you. And don't let it determine what decision you make for your child, because you have that mother instinct for a reason and you know best. Number 3, when are you going to give water? I was asked that since she was like 1 month old. When can you give her water? When can you give her water? I gave that girl water when she was probably like 11 months, 10 months. I mean, I gave her water a little bit once I started giving her solids. So, I mean, I didn't give her like a full-blown water bottle with like 16 ounces 3 times a day like we do. But I did give her like little sippy cups and she would drink some. I mean, she didn't really understand. First it was a bottle and then it was like a transitional sippy cup into a sippy cup. I mean, it was phases of more and more, bigger and bigger, different nipples. So, I mean, I felt like I started at my own pace again. And then number two was, when am I going to start solids? Oh, I got indigestion. I had Taco Bell, and I should not have. Anyways, when are you going to start solids? That goes hand in hand with the when are you going to give water. When are you going to start solids? I feel like it's up to your baby. Sometimes Olivia refused it. Like the first couple months, she didn't like the way it felt and she'd spit it back out, or she didn't like the way the spoon felt and she just didn't like it, and I couldn't get her to eat it, and I can't force her. I remember one time I was like, come on, like you have to eat this solids, and she ended up like vomiting all over herself, all over her high chair, and I should have listened to myself and not let outside people influence and take over what I felt was right and what Olivia was showing me that she didn't want. I should have just listened. So if your baby is showing you that they don't want it and they're not ready, then listen to them. They're telling you that they're not ready in their own way. Number one, this was my ultimate pet peeve. And if you're a mom, you understand. Some of you won't because y'all are the ones on Facebook creating all this debate. But are you breastfeeding or formula feeding? I got this question so much, especially in the hospital, and that was not fair. As soon as Olivia came out, it was forced on me, first of all, to the point where I was bleeding everywhere. They put a too small nipple shield on me and completely traumatized me from the whole situation. Like, I did not want to do it anymore. I was done. Don't talk to me about breastfeeding. Leave me alone. I was terrified. The end. I closed that book really fast because they forced it on me too fast and they hurt me. And it was too much. It was overwhelming. I already had super, super high anxiety. I had complete fear when I had Olivia, and it was just all too overwhelming and too much for me to navigate. I feel like with my second child, I'll try harder and I will go through the steps to try to figure it out. But if this is your first, I feel like nurses should know better. Honestly, they shouldn't lay your baby on top of you and then force a nipple shield on you. Like, I was literally getting my placenta out as she's forcing me to feed Olivia with a too small nipple shield because she wouldn't give me a second. And that ended up ripping open my nipple, and it was terrible. I mean, it was like a blood show, and it was awful. And everyone kept questioning me, what are you going to do? Are you going to pump? Are you going to try? Are you going to visit a lactation consultant? I'll make you these cookies, blah, blah, blah. And I was done. No, give me the bottle, give me the formula. She's fed, she's happy, leave me alone, the end. And I feel like if that's that mother's choice, that you see a bottle in their hand and you see them dumping that powder of formula into that water, it's not your business to say anything, because that baby's getting fed, it's getting taken care of, and how it gets its nourishment is none of your business. Props to all you moms who breastfeed from baby number one. I, however, could not do it, and hopefully with baby number two I can, but if I don't want to hear it. Understand? And the rest of you moms should not have to hear it either, because it's your choice. And whatever you choose to do with your body, C-section, induced, natural, epidural, no epidural, breastfeed, bottle feed, whatever you choose, start solids at 5 months, crib train at a newborn, I mean, whatever you choose to do, it's your motherly instinct. You're doing what's best for your child and yourself and your whole family's mental health and well-being. So you are a great mom for that, and I hope nobody makes you feel any other kind of way than a good mom that you are. So yes, these are my top 10 things that really irritated me. I may have gone on a rant a couple times, but it's because it irritates me, and I hate hearing it to other people. And I hope somebody out there can relate and feel a little bit better about their choices in life and motherhood, and we're all figuring this out together. So yes, make sure you subscribe, like I said, down below. Give this a thumbs up if you liked it, and like me, if not, give it a thumbs down. It's whatever. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do.